Hi, this is Delise for the Lily Pad with video number 4 for the Borders series, Mastering Borders with Mixed Media Monthly, M3, April 2016. We are going to be working with some of the doodles from Sketchbook 9 from Lynn Marie, which is one of the add-ins for the Mixed Media Monthly, April 16. It had this rainstorm and a raindrop, so I placed them the way that I wanted it, and then I kept placing words here and there, just copy and paste, duplicating the words until I thought I liked it. The reason I'm doing this is just a different way of creating a border, not necessarily having paper, but having brush strokes or doodles or something, but nothing actually physical holding these, because border is anything on one of the sides of your page. Then I brought the little droplets and I copy and pasted them and put them in different areas. I did at the end merge all the droplets in the same way. The reason I did this is because I want to change the color of black. Here it's just too much for me. I want something that is a little more subtle. So I did a Command E or Control E if you're on Windows to merge all the drops. I'm going to create a new layer on top of it. Then I'm going to come here where usually my paint bucket is and pick the gradient tool. I have 2 of the colors from the palette of the April 2016 M3 kit, and I'm just gonna create a pretty transparent gradient. Do you see it? Do you see the droplets? I really like them. So if I do this, do you see how now they're like scribbled? Before they look, if I do right there, but if it's so transparent that I actually like a lot the way it look in here versus the way it look the other way. So let me see if I can recreate that. So what I did was, let's do that again. Since it's transparent, that's why you still see the black droplets in the magnet. They're not black anymore because they're being covered by a very light layer of this gradient. I'm gonna Command and click on the thumbnail of the drops, and then I'm gonna click on my gradient, and I am gonna click on Add Layer Mask. And after add Layer Mask, now I'm just gonna do a close or click on the icon right here, and it just looks a little bit more liquefied. Now I am going to convert this into a smart object, and I am going to change the opacity, or like that is multiply. That is pretty. That is the linear burn. It's the overlay. And now it brings more purple. I don't like bringing more of the purple. You can keep changing it and see which ones you like better. Some of them are just barely gonna give you a little bit, and that's fine too. Oh, I like linear burn, but it might be a little too dark still. So I'm gonna stay with multiply. I'm gonna stay with multiply, and that's good. Then let's see, what else could I do? If I could click on my add fill, and I'm going to do a solid color, and I am going to say okay to that solid color. I'm going to come Option Command G will mask to my word. If I select both of the layers and do Command E, it will merge them together. And I am going to see what happens if I do pen light. Like that, like really soft. Now you could also come over here and pick one of these and use a cool style. The April BYOC matches pretty well to the 2016 April M3. So this looks cute. Maybe a little bit darker, and it's a little bit more maybe here. Maybe you want to use one of the white ones, like the pinkish or yellow. I kind of like that one. Rain. I like rain in that color. Maybe I can do some glitter. Maybe I can, I'm thinking here while we work, maybe I can do that craft, or that stamp. I like that. Not sure if in that tan color, but maybe the stamp on this color. That I love. I love that. Okay, and here are the storm. The storm we could do. I like that. Did you see that black stamp? This, by the way, it is a style from Just Jamie, from one of her storytellers. He just brought the storm, still black. It's just lighter. It is just a little bit softer. And I could even come here and change the opacity a little bit more, which I like. And then this calm, we are gonna make it calming and change it into that blue. And that's my border. Thanks for watching. And this is Elise for the Lila Pan.